The traditional European concept of a public space is a space that's kind of overly curated and overly designed. In fact, public spaces nowadays are overly regulated. So there are certain cities in the global north, such as London and New York, whereby even kids can play basic ball games, very small children. That concept is very different, but this space enables people to use it in any way that they want. I'm showing a pavilion or a piece that is a public space called Hargeisa Courtyard Pavilion. It's a project that we worked incredibly hard to kind of realize, because we were really interested in instigating this idea of public spaces and the value of public spaces in connecting people across the city. It's essentially a space that provides pasture in terms of kind of greenery and shade, and it's a space that brings people together, and people also use it in different ways, but also it's a space that can be programmed for public spaces. The project has already been built in Hargeisa. It was opened a year ago, and it's kind of evolved, and it's been incredible. I mean, when we first kind of photographed this project, it was obviously kind of empty, but now it's amazing how the use of the space has evolved over time, and it does what we really intended to do, which is to bring people together in a spontaneous way. Sometimes it's used for income-generating activities, so it sort of becomes a mini market space. Also, the idea of introducing plants is about creating awareness of the local kind of ecology. In a way, it's a miniature kind of botanical gardens, because the plants that are in this space are also to serve an educational role. This kind of a project can transcend culture and geography in the sense that it facilitates for people to come together. And I think the role of the architect or the designer in shaping the future city of the global south, such as the cities that I'm working in, is extremely important. The population is increasing, resources are extremely scarce, there's very little public spaces. So I think the creativity of the architect in terms of stitching the city and also making the city a better quality city for people to live in is extremely important.